What is going on, guys? It's me, Splashtoons, and welcome back to part 3 of our piano tutorials. Today, I want to give a massive shout out to @JacobFudge123 on YouTube for suggesting today's piano lesson. Jacob says, "Can you do Dearly Beloved, Kingdom Hearts? Please." Great video, by the way. Well, I just want to say thank you so much, Jacob. I'm really happy you enjoyed this content, and since we did manage to hit 3 whole likes on our previous video, we are going to be doing part 3 of our series, which is this video. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go. So, obviously today we're going to be on recursivearts.com/virtualpiano. We're going to head over to Sustain. Make sure Sustain is toggled on, then head over to Sounds. Now, one thing about this song is playing it with harpsichord actually does sound relatively nice, but for the base tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to play it on piano, and once you've learned that, you can go ahead and practice it on harpsichord if you please. But today we're going to be going on piano, so go and select that. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty lengthy tutorial. There are quite a few parts of this song, but I'm going to try to break them down as simply and, easy to understand as I possibly can. And without further ado, let's go. Okay, well, we're starting off with something that we have not done yet in our videos, which is we're actually going to be heading over to the transposition over here. Make sure you bring your mouse pointer over here and make sure you just click right here. Transpose, oh, already had it. Just, this is the bass. Transpose it up by 1. Just click that button one time. It should say +1 there, see? +1. Now that your piano is transposed, go ahead and start off with a 5 and a K. You're going to want to press 5 and K at the exact same time, like this. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to hit a 9 right after you've done that, but shortly afterwards. So it should sound like this. One more time. Alright, and that part is actually going to be used multiple times throughout this tutorial, so already you've got that down if you can play that correctly. Now that you've done the first part, 5, K, and 9, we're going to go ahead and hold down your shift key. That's right, you're going to want to hold down the shift key on the left for the next two notes, which are going to be G and F. Now for these two, you're going to want to hold down the shift key so they can recognize them properly. See, if you play them normally, they sound like this. And with the shift key, they sound how they should, which is like this. Alright, so let's see what we have here. 5K and 9. Go ahead and hold down shift and press GF. So, this is what we have. There we go. So already we have the first part. Pretty easy. Now, next we're going to hold down shift still. Do not let go. Actually, I recommend you don't let go of shift after you hold shift with G and F. Go ahead and press the L key. Alright, once you've done that, go ahead and instead of 5K, do 6K. And instead of 9, it's 0. So, recap. And once again, we're going to be doing what we did with GF. GF while holding down shift once again. And then once again, L. And now something new. So let's redo that. So just slowly, so you guys can understand. Alright, just like that, we're already done with the first segment of the song. So next, we're going to go ahead and get a completely new note here. We're going to do 9 and Z. 9 and Z we're going to want to do. One more time. So you're going to go from the L. See how that sounds. And then you're going to want to go ahead and press E. So it should sound like this. One more time. And then go ahead and press L again, while holding down shift, of course. And keep pulling down shift. You're going to do a little thing here. If you play guitar, this is similar to a hammer-on. Your C and X, you're going to do So CX, CX, very quickly. So like this. So it should sound like this altogether. All right, very slowly now. Now, once we're done with that, we're going to hit 9 and Z once again. And then E. Back to L. And then hit K. Let go of Shift and hit J. There we go. So now let's play that whole little segment there. And now at normal speed. All right, let's play everything we have up to here right now. Starting off with 5K. There we go. All right. Now we're practically halfway done with the song. We're just going to repeat the entire first segment we did. That means the 5K, 6K, you know. So we're going to repeat that again. Let's just do that. We already know how to do that. And now this time, when you move down to the L, you're not going to do 9Z, but rather 7Z. So instead of it going, you're going to be going on the second time around 7Z. So it has kind of a more melancholy sound to it. All right, and now, and instead of hitting E after that, we're going to wait a tiny bit and press Q, uppercase Q. So make sure you're holding down Shift when you press that Q note. So let's do that again. There we go, one more time. Now with the L. Then go back to an L, hit an L after that. And then instead of doing the little hammer-on thing with the CX like this, we're just going to hit C and X once. And then go down to Z, which is right next to it, and press 7 at the same time. And then go to L, then K, then lowercase j. There you go, easy. Let's play that again, just in case you guys didn't quite comprehend that. I'm sorry if my explanation is not very great. Let's try that one more time, that segment there. There you go. And now for the final part of this song. It's pretty easy. We're essentially just going to do what we did at the beginning, but we're not going to go to 6. We're going to stay at 5K, and you're going to see what we do from there. So let's do the 5K and the 9 once again. More time. And then once you've done this, instead of going to an uppercase L, you're actually going to go to S and do uppercase S. Hold down Shift and press S, and then press the P immediately after, but lowercase. So uppercase S, lowercase p. So let go of Shift once you let go of S. So here we go. So let's do that again. Pretty easy. You basically just have to keep holding down Shift upon hitting G and F, and then move down to the S. Let go of Shift, press the P, and while Shift is still not being held, just press A and 6 at the exact same time. There you go. So let's do that all. And then, one last time, uppercase G and F. And then uppercase S, lowercase p. And instead of 6 in A, we're going to do 7 in A. So here's that last segment for you guys again, one last time. And now let's play the entire piece one last time. We're going to do it at a moderate pace so you guys can hear exactly what we've crafted up here. Here's the full piece. Here's what it should sound like. And if I did unfortunately not help with certain parts, you can listen to this part and try to listen to the parts you may have missed by ear. But if not, and you've been following along perfectly, that's awesome. Now let's listen to the finished piece. Here we go. And that there is how you play Dearly Beloved on recursivearts.com/virtual piano, or any virtual piano for that matter. Of course, once again, shoutouts to Jacob Fudge for suggesting this song, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys are interested in any other tutorials, then make sure to comment down below just like Jacob Fudge did yesterday, and I will see if I can potentially cover your song in a future video. That's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. And, as Sora from Kingdom Hearts himself would say, I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.